Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you wanted to help support this channel, it won't cost you anything. All you got to do is use the links in the description if you wanted to get some of these for yourself. Hey, what's going on? Rich back with another awesome video for you. I wanted to show you how to professionally paint your emblems or logos for your car. This is for a 2015 RAV4, but it'll work for any car. So the key is, when I say professional, this is as professional as you could be without being in a body shop and actually having access to spray guns. So if you're at home and you don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on spray guns that body shops have to be able to do this properly, this is going to be the best possible solution. So we are going to be using spray paint, but we're going to be using some of the highest quality spray paint you can get in a can. I took these off my 2015 RAV4. The rear one you cannot take off. On the front one, I was able to pop it out because it had clips. On the rear one, you're gonna actually have to take it off the car and it's gonna be destroyed and you're gonna have to buy a new one. Here is the replacement one. It is a genuine Toyota part. The problem is when you take this one off the back of the car, it actually has automotive grade foam tape on the back of it. This automotive tape cannot be replaced. You have to just get a new one. You could go out and get 3M automotive tape, but you're gonna have to cut it in really small pieces to fit this, and it's gonna come out terrible. So just spend the money, go out and buy a new logo, and it should have the backing tape on it as it comes from the factory. I'm gonna leave the part number in the description for you. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to rough this up before you can paint it. I went out and picked up some Scotch-Brite. What you could do is just cut this into a smaller size. You're gonna have to rub these logos and really scuff them up good and make sure they're uniform. I picked up trim black from SEM. That's some of the best automotive paint you can get. I'm coating it with a clear coat, 2K clear coat. It's a 2-stage clear coat. What you want to do is just rough this all up. Make sure you do it uniformly. This is how it looks. It just looks a little bit polished, and if you look at the rest of it, it looks like chrome. So now that they're scuffed up, I made sure to put my respirator on, and I'm ready to get these cleaned up. If you have an air compressor where you can spray these out just to make sure that there's no dust or anything on them, that's the best way to do it. If not, go with a paper towel that doesn't have any lint. Just wipe them down with some rubbing alcohol. Do the front and the back. Just so I don't make a mess, I'm going to put some newspapers down and spray them on some paper plates. And they're going to be able to stick up off the bottom because they have these tabs, so we don't have to worry about them sticking to the plate. If you have tack cloth, obviously that's the best way to do it, but if you're running on a budget, then paper towels with a little bit of rubbing alcohol is just fine. Just to get the paint to stick, I sprayed them with basically like a dusting coat. Only 2 coats over the whole thing, very, very lightly. Now I'm going to come back. It's been about 15 minutes. I'm getting ready for a second coat. You don't have to go crazy. You just want to put it on light. You don't want to oversaturate the paint because then you'll leave streaks. Just give it a very light coat. I got these painted up. They're all good to go. Getting ready to spray my 2K Spray Max Clear Matte finish on these. And what you have to do is you have to shake this up for 2 minutes, and then you have to take the red piece right here off the can and then put it on the bottom and push it in until it pops. And then once that happens and you shake it up and you spray it, you only have 48 hours to use the can. So really important that you use it within 2 days. Make sure extremely well ventilated area and make sure you're wearing a respirator. So we're back and I got my logos done. This is the rear one. Very classy, I think. I really like it. Here is my front logo, all painted and finished. Got the nice matte clear coat on it. Once you have it nice and clean, all you gotta do is just take the emblem and snap it into place. Just gently snap it in. You don't want to break these clips. So once you get the logo snapped back into the plastic housing, put the top in on an angle first and then snap the bottom in. There you go. Once you feel the top go in on an angle like this, just push the bottom in and it'll snap right in. Just pull on it, make sure it's not going to come back out. There's the front logo. It's all snapped back in and painted, and it also has a nice clear coat on it, so the sun's not going to damage it with the UV rays. And we are ready to wash and dry the car. I already took off the old badge, and I already took off all the residue from all the tape. So then what I did was I used a product called Eraser by CarPro and cleaned it off with a soft microfiber cloth, because what you want to do is you want to clean this with either soap and water or something like Eraser, like isopropyl alcohol and water, because you don't want any kind of wax or anything to mess up the glue from sticking. You are ready to stick on your logo. So there's the logo. I think it came out perfect. I'm really digging it. You could treat it just like regular paint, wash and wax it, do whatever you want. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you out. And again, if you wanted to pick up any of the products I use in this video, I'm going to leave links down in the description. And if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more awesome content, and let me know if you have any questions or comments in the section down below. Thanks again for watching. Take care.